Hi there, my name is Oleg. Welcome to my channel. On my channel I make videos about different things around my life here in the USA. So, as you understand, this video is gonna be connected with a bicycle, because I do ride a bike a lot, and in this video we're gonna go through Gastonia and I'm gonna show you the bike trail. While making the videos, I was trying to use several types of equipment. I had my selfie stick, which is not comfortable because I need to handle my bicycle. Then I bought this thing for the bike, see? So I can attach my phone over there, and it's actually handling it quite okay. I can see the map if it's necessary, theoretically even click the button and make the video, but the road is trembling. So those videos were not really good quality. I tried several times, not working. So the next thing I did, I bought this thing, and it's really actually quite good. That's what I like. So how does it work? That's a scary piece of equipment. Just put it on like that. Yeah. And there we go. Here. And my phone is somewhere there. Vertical, horizontal, that's already details. I also was thinking about putting it on my forehead. No, because I move my head a lot and it would be not really good. So, let's see what we've got and let's walk around Gastonia. Subscribe, hit the like button and send the video to your friends. Maybe somebody will want to repeat my experiment riding around. Let's go! I've actually deleted some of the most annoying parts of my video. I will be filming most part of my trip. It's not exactly the bike road yet, it's just how I'm coming to it. I'm riding some roads. There will be more than 7 miles ride, but some of these parts will be cut out because of the trembling and some other issues. There will be no sound from the original trail because I switched it off because there is too much wind and it's blowing and there's like noise, you don't want to hear it. And some parts of the trail I really used speeding up, so I just made the recording move faster because it's kind of boring, especially when I go up the hill. I don't ride as fast as when I go down the hill, and the picture is actually just monotonous. So right now I'm coming to Marietta Road. Yeah, that's just intersection with Marietta Road. You might think that it's kind of dangerous, but I worked at this area and I know for sure that in the regular working day the road is kind of empty. So while riding my bike, it's not far. Riding my bike along this street, I might never. Sometimes I can just meet no cars at all. This day it was Saturday because it's kind of overcrowded for this road. Probably it was Saturday, I don't really remember. It was the beginning of the summer when I was filming this. When I go backwards home on the same street, I usually go with the pedestrian side because it's uphill and I move slower. But when I go down the hill, it's dangerous to go on the pedestrian side because it's bumpy and there are a lot of trash, some kind of trash, needles, and the road becomes slippery. So it's really dangerous to ride a bike with a high speed downwards the hills. That's why I took pavements. And there we go. So that's Osceola Road, but we don't want to take this. The bad thing is that you don't really see this on the Google Maps. There is a bike road. I will show the Google Maps at the end of the video, so keep scrolling. So that's the pedestrian the intersection between Marietta Road and Osceola Street, there where you can find the beginning of the trail. There is a sign, there is a bike trail, but the actual beginning of the trail will be actually later. Unfortunately, it's not all finished yet. We'll just take part of the road today with me, and the next video will be the continuation, or you can go and explore it yourself. So it's really nice, just really good pavement, no bumps, no anything. It's not lit up. There are no lights, and actually with the we'll see the rule board later that it says that you cannot ride the bike, or I'm not sure about walking. Even walking this territory is prohibited, and there will be fine if you go there after the sunset. I understand why, because it's dangerous, because there are no lights. Okay, during the video we'll meet 5 people. That's the first one, and probably 5 squirrels. I'm not sure about rabbits. Sometimes I do meet rabbits, but not in this video, because as soon as you put on your camera, they just don't come out. That's the Murphy law in action. They don't want to come out as soon as they just somehow feel the extrasensoric sense that there is a camera, and they don't come out. So there is a golf field on the right now. Oh no, not really golf field. They playing baseball over there. The next will be golf field, actually. So right now it's a bit unsteady, as you understand, because I'm moving up the hill and I'm really moving with all my body. That's why I didn't really want to put my camera on the forehead, because I am really cautious about my health, so I look around a lot. So I look right and left and right and left, and the cameras, I'm using my Apple phone, and the Apple phone camera cannot catch a lot of movement. Like if I move too fast with my head, it will not catch it and the video will be blurred. Right now we also bought another camera. I forgot the name of it. It's a little teeny tiny camera, but it's good quality, really higher speed for catching the fast moving objects. So, but I don't know how to put it on me now if I want to use it on the bike road. For now it's just, oh, that's the first squirrel. Oh, actually it's already the second. If you pointed the first squirrel, put a like button or leave a comment. So what's nice about this trail? Oh, that's actually the beginning, the official beginning of a trail, which you can find on the map and on the Google Maps. Theoretically it must connect Gastonia and Dallas. I went there last year. It's still under construction. I hope maybe they changed something. I really want to go there next week, as the weather is not that hot anymore, so I'm gonna continue my exploration. You can take Catawba Creek, Greenway. There are rules about dogs, about pedestrians, all of them. So, and yeah, next week I probably will go to see the next part of the road to Dallas. I will probably start filming from this point so that you could understand where we're going. So just remember this point. I might copy, yeah, I will put the link from Google Maps to this point, like how to find this very point. There is a parking lot near there, and theoretically there is a parking lot near Lineberg Park. Lineberg Park? Lineberg Park. But Lineberg Park is like in the middle of it. So yeah, it depends. So theoretically the most comfortable spot where you can park your car is Lineberg Park, and then start riding your bicycle. I just use my bicycle. Yeah, I do have a car. Last year I didn't have any options, so my only option was moving around on my feet or with a bike, because I had never driven a car before coming to the USA. I had never had this necessity because I could use public transportation. And here in the US, public transportation situation is really harsh, and it's bad. It's socially bad because a lot of people depend on their cars. So if my car is broken, I am losing my job because I cannot come to work on time, because nobody can provide the public transportation at 6 o'clock in the morning. They theoretically start at 6, but the working time starts at 5. Or right now I'm working from evening and until 11, and public transportation stops working after 6 p.m. That's why, that's actually why I was using my bicycle last year at the same time, because the public transport works theoretically from 6 till 6, and I worked from 5 till 6, and I never met a bus. I actually met a bus, but it was the last bus and it was wrong, many reasons, so I couldn't use the bus actually. And they are not reliable, people say, but yeah. So on the right there is a golf club. On the left there was what? Apartment complex. 3 buildings over some apartment complex. I assume people can say that they are not really good. I mean, this apartment complex is not safe, maybe. I never seen any people around it, so no dead bodies. As soon as there are no dead bodies, I assume it's safe. Yeah, there are pedestrians. I always, right now I have my signal on the bicycle, so I can tinkle and make some noise, but before I used to just pronounce the time on your left, on the right. Sometimes I was just choosing the side where it's more comfortable not to scare people. Oh, another squirrel. And but sometimes people listen to the music, walk around with their headphones on, and they never react. So I just slow down, of course, because it's safer. That's a tunnel under, oh, is it York Street? No, it's not York Street, it's, I forgot which street it is. Next to the golf club. That tunnel is absolutely safe. Sometimes there is too much sand after rains. At this very spot I once found a turtle. I picked it up and put it back to the creek. I hope the turtle didn't really want to go away from the creek, because I just put it back. And if you are afraid of seeing skeletons, please wind the video like 5 minutes later, because right now there gonna be a dead, not a corpse, the stag died there. Maybe not exactly a stag, a deer. Yeah, there are bones. Never seen it before, never seen it later, because after the rain all this area is flooded, and there is nothing else, and there are just bones. That's interesting how it appeared over there. And as I understand, nobody takes the animals' bodies away. When I say dead animals, that's mostly possums, squirrels, snakes, nothing much big, no bears, no scorpions, nothing extreme. It's not Florida, it's North Carolina. Yeah, welcome to North Carolina. I'm walking back to my bicycle and we'll continue our trip. So all this, how to say, trail usually takes me about an hour maximum just to go on the right. There are several, how to say, intersections on it, and to go around it all the way, it usually takes no more than an hour. I wish Google Maps could use this trail for making my road through the city, because right now if I want to go from one spot to another spot, I can choose the means of transportation, go by bike. But the Google Maps can see the trail, but it doesn't build their route through this trail, unfortunately. I wish they could have done it. I can provide my help with making the route. Alright, so the trail is comfortable even if you are not an experienced biker, cyclist. You can go there because maybe it was put among the hills or between the hills. It's not really complicated. There are no uphill, downhills. It's quite flat. That's why I like it. It's kind of relaxed. Maybe there is, of course, there is a little bit uphill movement, downhill, but it's not as high, not as demanding your efforts as if you ride your bike somewhere like along the Hudson Boulevard or Harrison Boulevard, anywhere around the city. Yeah, the view is quite monotonous. There is always shade, which is good. Even when it was plus 30 degrees outside, it was quite comfortable cycling there because of the shade, because of the trees and shade, so on. That's why there are quite a lot of people. Again, this probably was Saturday. Too many people for a normal day. I really don't remember when I was filming it. But on the regular day, you can hardly ever see a person out there. And last year it was even more uninhabited. This year there are more people. I even saw one mommy with their stroller, baby stroller. Oh, the first baby stroller I saw in Gastonia after living a year here. And yeah, there was a way to the right from the Fern Drive. Yes, so there are several ways how you can reach this road. I will try to show them on the way, and I will try to put in the description them, how to say, points on the map, like coordinates from the Google Maps. I will see how I can do it. I'm not sure that I can, but I will try. because there are several points when you can enter. Not everywhere, because some places, and mostly it's there are no fence right here, but in some other places there is a fence all along the way, and you cannot really enter it if you are somewhere from the side. No, because again there are complicated ways, just geographical position. The comfortable thing about it is that there are trash cans and some spots where you can have some rest, tables, you can sit, you can have, there are benches, just benches to sit. There is no water, so you need to have your water with you. There is kind of a water source, we will cycle by it, but there is no water, it's not working. It hasn't been working there, never, when I've seen it. So just have your water with you. There is the creek, so you can, if you can drink it from the creek, I don't think so, because you saw the dead bodies out there. So keep your water with you, and I didn't see any 911 buttons, maybe in 2 points, but they're quite separated. So just keep your phone charged, and but again, if you're not dying right now, people will come at some points, because there are really people. They cut the grass regularly. Motor vehicles are prohibited, there is a fine for that, but sometimes, a couple of times I saw somebody on the bike, and I guess that was a electrical bike or scooter, but not so many actually. Normally people go with regular bikes, or they just walk with their dogs, or just pedestrians. And yeah, again, just flat area. In some places it's trembling. Oh, there is a apartment complex on the left again. I kind of wanna check the price for that, because I would love to live near there. Might be a good idea. Actually, there are several apartment complexes coming out to the bike road, or Greenway, Avon Catawba Greenway, as we call it, as it's officially called. They look nicely. There are 3-store buildings, they have balconies, but I've never been inside this apartment, so cannot say anything about it. I might visit it actually to make a review, because I'm thinking about the next place where we want to live. We were trying to buy the house last year. I made a video on my Russian YouTube channel about the process, how we applied for the mortgage. We got approved to get the house within $300,000, and there is nothing within this price range. I mean, there are houses, but they do not cost that. It's not worth it, because they're not the houses which were worth $300,000, and they price them that high. I don't really understand why. They need a lot of innovation, and they're sometimes in crucial conditions. I mean, they put them nicely and beautifully from outside, they redecorate them something inside, but when you check the basement or the roof, it's bad. I normally like this park where I'm sitting now. It's usually really quiet, only there is the dog next here, which normally barks. But today they decided to start building the house, so there are some cars, machines making some noise, so sorry about that. So we are coming right now nearly Lindeberg Park. I forgot. I always forget the pronunciation. Lindeberg Park. The good thing about this creek that it's always there, nice noise from the creek. There are probably 3 spots. I know for sure 3 spots where you can get down the creek and really touch the water. I'm not sure if it's recommendable to do so or not. The water is usually cold, not for swimming, it's just really shallow creek. So that's where you can find water resource, but it's not working. And there is a gym outside, and at this very point there is a parking lot on the right. And now we are coming to the most exciting spot, the tunnel. The town. Fasten your seatbelts, because this tunnel is extreme. So there are 2 ways. Left side is for the creek, for water, and the right side is also for water. Even there was no rains that week and the previous 2 weeks, there is water. There is always water. If it's like next day after the rain, just don't go there because it will be over flooded. Right now it's like kind of dry, really kind of dry. Believe me, I've been there many times. It's all right, it's safe because there is a concrete basement and some sand. Sometimes there are sticks after rain, but I sometimes just pull them away. Maybe there are machines coming and cleaning it as well, but I don't see them very often. That's how you can connect Gastonia to Germany, because we know that Gaston County is the same name as, if you remember, D'Artagnan from French and the Musketeers. So D'Artagnan was from Gaston as well, so he is a Gaston liver inhabitant from a Gaston County in France or Germany, wherever it was. And Gastonia is somehow related to that part of Europe. I like this part of this park because there are some houses for talking trees. We're gonna try and listen to them, but spoiler alert, they don't work. I mean, the one which I tried to, if you look at the left, where are we looking? I like this park, it's good. There are some resting areas, like barbecue zones. There is a public swimming pool for $5 or $6. We went there last year as we were trying to find where to swim. Oh, that's the tree house, but it didn't work, so there will be no sound from this tree. Sorry. But last year I pushed some buttons. You just push the button and there will be story about the trees, something interesting. Really recommend trying, especially if you walk around with your kids, about red maple. So there is a red maple tree somewhere around, probably next to it. I'm not a big specialist about southern trees, there are way too many. I'm a northerner. And we keep going. So if we cross the park, right now I'm trying to cross the park and I will show you the continuation of the bike road, which we can take up to the Second Avenue. Second Avenue? Yeah, right. Sorry, the head of my equipment is dropping down because of the... I don't know why the flags were down a little bit that day. It was really mysterious to me. Really don't know. Never even googled. Still mysterious. Don't remember the date. Alright, let it be there. Theoretically, I understand that it might be dangerous here to ride the bike because sometimes there are many children, so I usually just either ride really slowly so I can just jump off the bike and stop it right away, or just walk my bike if there are really children on the road. I know that it's not safe with pedestrians. And it's actually not safe with car riders. As I noticed, car riders, you know, there is a rule, you can turn to the right when you ride your car. So you are at the crossing, you can look at this light even if it's red. So pay attention. We move up the way. I forgot the name of the road. I will write it down later. We're just going up to the north. Yeah, northern direction. And right now it's right on the right. I have almost passed it. Oh, if you pay attention to the house on the right, I have an overview of this house from my last year because it was on sale last year and I went to this house and it was for $260,000. Sold within 2 weeks, though there are such horrible scratches on the basement. I don't know, not scratches, even like, not scratches. Okay, something that you don't want to see on your house. Oh, sorry, I have almost passed the bike road. There it is. As I told you, they sometimes have fences and it's fenced around. There we go, that's again the beginning. There was the sign on the left, but it's not big, so if you are really riding a bike, you can miss it. But I just paid attention that there is some strange road. I don't remember the name of the road to the right. Never paid attention to it. Just took this road. and now it's uphill. When I was saying that it's comfortable and mostly flat, at this very point it's not exactly flat, but it's always empty. There are never people walking, so they usually walk the traditional way near the Lindenberg Park. This part of the road is almost ever empty, uninhabited. Yeah, and by now I already cycled for 7 miles, 48 minutes from my place. I'm not saying that it's on the bike road. From my place I spent some time cycling. It's not Apple Watch, it's just Amazfit, really cheap, something not very expensive, and they were with me. Actually that's very old watch. They spent the last 7 years with me, or maybe more, I don't really remember. And the battery is already dying faster than a month. Before, I remember that I charged my battery for this watch once per month. Right now it's a little bit more often. Okay, so again, it sounds places you can leave the road, but you don't want to do that because it's like jungles outside. Sometimes they are, I don't understand why they make the net. Maybe to protect cyclists from their wildlife around, maybe to protect the inhabitants and homeowners from people walking there by. I don't know. Just sometimes there is this net around. When we walk, when we took this route up to Dallas, there will be more. It will be like almost all the time with a net around. It's kind of creepy. Like I don't feel safe when there is a net around me, because I don't see the way to escape from it. And in front of us, the official ending of this road, it's the 2nd Avenue, some Christian church. Yeah, I'm reading Christian church on the left. Actually, I was going to probably Gabe's or somewhere else. I don't really remember where I was going. But next time we're gonna turn left from here, and then we'll go, yes, if you wanna go to Dallas, so we're gonna, from this point, turn left and go north and left a little bit. Yeah, there is actually the pointer, like 4 miles up to Rankin Lake Park, but it's not true. Last year the road wasn't finished. I want to see if maybe they have finished it. I really hope they have, because there were construction works. And yeah, 1 mile to downtown Gastonia, just using the regular road, nothing special, not a bike road, just regular pedestrian sites. Alrighty, it was a pleasure seeing you over here, and congrats, motor vehicles are prohibited there, so just memorize this spot and try to take it. Explore, my young explorers, get out, get some life. Just one more moment for you to compare the bike road and how comfortable it is. Look at the pedestrian. So the pedestrian road, or the pedestrian side, pavement, is made out of tiles. I'm not sure, if you focus your vision, you can see the tiles, like one tile after another. Right, this territory is okay. In this area, they are tightly touching each other, but at some point there is a grass and there are always bumps and bumps and bumps, and that's really making me nervous sometimes to ride. So, and now my favorite part again, if you remember the water tunnel, we're gonna go. I like this note: walk your bike through how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? Because there is water, there's always water. So to walk it through, I will need to really step into water and walk along not along, inside the creek. When I'm on my bike, I try to take, so there is part with sand and the pavement. So I usually take the part without sand. So I take the water part, and then it's quite firm and you can safely go through. Recommend. Just don't try to ride on the sand. Well, maybe your bike is better, but like my bike is not prepared for taking the sand trip. Yeah, actually once I stopped and then walked up to the end of the tunnel, maybe on my first trip when I wasn't sure how to do it. And we are back to this gym area where we can actually see the map of the whole trail. And pay attention, they say that we can go through up to Dallas. And in this map, yeah, there is Dallas over there. If you look at it carefully, you will see that there are some spots where there are dots. Like it's not finished yet. Let's give them some time to finish this trail up, and then we can see Dallas from the bike's point of view. I remember taking similar ways when I was in Massachusetts on Cape Cod. So I could go from my spot where I lived in Easton and I worked in Orleans, and I went all my way here and there every day twice from Easton to Orleans. And then I went to another place somewhere down, and theoretically I could have visited Provincetown, but I went there by bus. Way too long. Okay, so that's all the same way we can go, enjoying the views. I hope you enjoyed my trip, so try and do the same. Get your life more active, especially that now it's not that hot, it's already fall coming soon, and the weather is getting better, like more outside friendly. So see you guys later. Put the like, you can leave your comments, and if you have any recommendations where else to go with the bike, go ahead, give them. I will be happy to read your comments. Bye bye. I'm on your left, on your left, on your left. Да, звоночек не нужен. I'm on your right. On your right, on your right, on your right. Thank you. зайчик. I'm not Tina. Nuh-uh. Absolutely not. Explorers. Hi. Çok. Ой. No, I'm just starting thinking where is left. Все, slow. Итак, as I promised, you're gonna see the map where I had my trip around. So I started not at York. If I find how to make drawings on the map, I will do that, but right now without drawing. So we started at Marietta Road Street. Oh, that's Man and Humor where I worked. And yeah, that's intersection of Marietta Road Street and Ocelota Street. And from this very point, I'm not sure, it feels like that, exactly that my right, my bike road. And if I put something on a map, for example, if I want to go to Ferguson Park from directions from for example, from here, then it actually builds the route with this road. But okay, what if I do the bike the same way? So it does build the road using this road, but it feels like the only road there is my bike road. But it wasn't supposed to make the road with a car on this road because cars are prohibited over there. Okay, so it's confusion. Let it be. So let's assume that it's that. So I'm taking this right, and yeah, the creek is on my right. Actually, there is a spot where the creek becomes on my left because of the bridge somehow. Then we go past Ferguson Park. Yeah, there are children sometimes playing the baseball. I remember that. So that's Ferguson Park. It's okay. And that's where the spot where we actually saw the first rules, like how you are supposed to behave on the Greenway. So that's the first official sign over here, but it's still not on the map. Then we go along this 7th Street, and actually again I can see that thing. So theoretically it's it, because that 7th Street is different. It's where the bus stops is. Okay, no matter. And then that's actually, yeah, so all these rides are for those carts from the golf club.
So if they put golf club road, so probably that was somewhere. Okay, maybe they were making it a long time ago and there were cars driving there. But now I cannot put the man on this road, so where is my human from Google Maps, like that human. You cannot put a human on this road. I can put him there. That's my bike road, as I told you. So I was coming from here, there, from this way on the left to this way, and that's our first rules. Okay, let's get back. So we are going through, we've been here. Then the first tunnel is under the Union Road. It's the first absolutely safe dry tunnel over here next to the creek, there where we saw the dead body. And the interesting moment now, and now we can actually see Greenway. See, if you can see this green line, that's our Greenway. That's green line. And actually we can actually see entrances. So on the way back, in the last 4 minutes somewhere, there was the little bridge from Holy Drive, which was entering the Avon Catawba Creek, yeah, Greenway. Oh, I'm tired. And then we were riding this way all along the Fern Forest Drive, and then that's the spot where you could see the map, and that's our second tunnel, underwater tunnel under Garrison Boulevard, which is covered with water, if you remember. And then it's Lineberger Park. Oh, Lineberger. I said it correctly without reading. As I told you, park, pool. So then we went past the park, and then I went past the 4th Avenue, and then somewhere Marple Avenue. Oh no. Okay, and here again we don't see it again, so it's gone. It disappeared. But we know for sure that we go up to Maple Avenue, how you pronounce that, and then actually maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it again. I can see, but there was another road, so I don't know. And then we come to the 3rd Avenue here. Not to the 3rd, to the 2nd. Where is my 2nd Avenue? 2nd Avenue here. And where is the Christian church, if you remember that? I haven't put anything. I don't know. I don't see any Christian churches over here. Okay, so we come somewhere here to the 2nd Avenue here, which is more important if we check this green lane. Check green lane, it will go up to YMCA. So there we go, through the forest drive. There we can cross Hudson Boulevard. Where was it? Here. There is another tunnel. It's actually not. It's not a tunnel. There is another tunnel, but it will be later. So one way is just under the bridge, and then there is another tunnel. Oh yeah, probably here, Buckingham Avenue, and there is the tunnel somewhere here. That's why I put this mark, because it's not on the map. So I just marked it myself for me to know better. And then it goes right to Robinwood Road, and here it's the end of this. For some reason it's pointed out like not finished, but it's finished. There is the absolute finish of this road. Okay, this part is not done. Yeah, agree. This part is not done, but this part is absolutely finished. So you can just come up to Robinwood Road, and you will be on the other side of it. And then you can go down, and you will be in YMCA here. There is a traffic light. So you can come to YMCA, and there is another walking trip around. Whew, really interesting place where to go. I hope you enjoyed it. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching again.